find Lauren. Keep looking, Karen. I'll find Lauren.
Okay, well,
How's she wearing her hair?
I don't know. She's officially embarrassed now. Stop, Mom!
In blue.
That was a very nice presentation. Thank you very much, son. Welcome. This is always a wonderful event. For me, this is a particularly great evening because, with the exception of a few short months at the start of these folks' 9th grade year, I've been here with them for their 4 years. This is the first class that I've gone through our school with from 9th grade through 12th grade. So although there will be other classes with whom I can make that statement, there will not be any other class with whom I could make that statement first. You all hold a very special place for me, and I want to come back to you in just a second. But first, I want to speak to the folks who are up there. And I want to say to you that we could not have done what we have done in working with your children unless you had given us such great talent to work with and had been so supportive and willing to help along the way. I know it has been, in some ways it may seem like a long 4 years, in other ways it may seem like an instant. I have been where you are twice, and so I know and understand what you're feeling. Suffice it to say, on behalf of the faculty and staff, we appreciate all the help and support you have given us to enable us to work with your children. So thank you. Now, to you all out there, so how you feeling? You feeling pretty good? I think you are. Now, anybody who will speak to you tonight has a challenge. And that challenge is to try to say something that will stick and stay with you. And I suspect that there will be some things that will be said tonight which will stay with you. But what I really suspect you'll remember years from now, 50, 60, 70 years from now, 80 years from now, when you're pushing 100, and many of you will, you'll remember how you felt tonight. You'll remember how you felt. And so I want to talk a little bit for just a few moments about how I feel, particularly concerning you all. Now, I would like to say that I know each and every one of you well on a personal basis. I can't say that. I can say that I know you collectively as a class, and I know many of you well. To those who I don't know so well, I am sorry that I have not gotten to know you a little better personally, but I know you as a group, and you are a wonderful group of people. When I think about the kinds of things that you have accomplished in the classroom, in activities, in athletics, it's phenomenal. It's just phenomenal. And those are things which make me proud. But when you come back to what I have felt, there have been some very special moments over the course of this year that I have felt in a way that I won't forget. Let me give you a couple of examples. At the winter concert, at the end of the winter concert, there must have been 300 performers on the stage and in the pit. And the performance was of Handel's chorus, you know, the Hallelujah chorus. Pardon me, I get stuck once in a while. You all know that. The Hallelujah Chorus, there I got it out that time. It was a fantastic moment. There must have been, what, 300 or 400 kids on the stage or in the pit. It was a magical moment. It's one that people felt, and I certainly felt it. When I went to watch the Bands of America concert, when our group was traveling, and I was down in the bottom of the center where they were performing, and they did their warm-up tune, Shenandoah. I felt that. I felt that. When I went to Damn Yankees, and I saw that fantastic performance, and then at the end of the performance, when I saw the baseball team come up on the stage and stand there on the stage with the cast, knowing full well that it is an unusual thing when the kids who are deeply involved in the arts and the kids who are deeply involved in athletics come together. But at that moment, they did, in a way that was meaningful and that had it caused real feeling. I felt that. And then, when I heard for the first time the new school alma mater, which was performed in my conference room, that made the hair on my arms stand up on end. You all heard that at the senior awards ceremony. Now, what I would like you to remember concerning your experience at school are, of course, all your successes. But I really hope that you will remember what you felt as you went through our fine school. And I also hope, on a personal note, that you will know and remember what your principal felt about you as a class. I can tell you, I like you. I thoroughly enjoy working with you. You are a wonderful group, and I hope, if you can't remember anything about that old bald principal of yours, you will remember that he liked you and really thought highly of you. You may remember the words, but I hope you remember the feeling. One other thing I would like to suggest to you. If there's one other thing that I hope you do remember, one set of words, and I bet you all can see this coming. I hope that you will carry with you 3 simple thoughts. One of them I'm going to modify slightly. Oh, I see it. I see the looks on your faces. You're going, oh, do we have to hear that again? Yeah, one more time. I hope that you will always, always, always take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and take care of this place, wherever this place may be for you. If you remember those 3 things, I'm a happy man. A happy man. So, I want to congratulate you on your accomplishment, and I wish you well. I hope you feel good tonight. I hope you carry that feeling with you. Thank you.
And you look beautiful at the prom, by the way. Peace out, Keisha. To the one we loved and lost, Miguel Saenz, we saved a seat for you tonight because we will always remember you as a member of the class of 2000. Many of you have said, that I'm going to miss you. How you would like for that to be true. You know, old administrators never die. They just recycle back to the freshman year.
The technological front, we were excited because we suddenly had 8-track tapes. I get depressed every time I go to the Smithsonian because they're there. And I refuse to be old enough to have anything that I knew in the Smithsonian. We were dealing with afros and miniskirts, platform shoes that I noticed in the audience tonight. It really is true. Every 25 years, styles cycle. So when one member of this class who's invited back to be the commencement speaker for the class of 2025 don't be surprised if you see miniskirts and platform shoes. We were only piercing our ears where you decided to infiltrate other parts of your body with piercings. We were excited because we had princess telephones, where you now have digital cellular phones and can call from anywhere in the universe. Our unemployment rate was 3.3%, the lowest it had been in about 15 years. Today, the unemployment rate is about 2%. Jackie Kennedy had just married Aristotle Onassis. LBJ had announced a total halt to U.S. bombings in Vietnam, and Richard Nixon won the presidential election. Gasoline prices, you ready for this? 62 cents a gallon. Well, so much for the good stuff. We were dealing with peace while you all are piecing out. I'm not quite sure what that means yet either. Some things have not changed, though. Last-minute cramming for exams, serious groveling for those passing grades, and a desire to be grown. On behalf of the Fairfax County Chamber and any other chamber in which town you reside, I welcome you to adulthood because now you can pay taxes and rent and transportation and health insurance and medical insurance and phone bills and most especially your food bill. To each of the parents in the audience, I congratulate you on a raise. Because now they're grown. And I'm going to tell them the secret that you've been keeping from them for lo these many years. Now that you are grown, you may come home after the party tonight and find the things your parents want you to have. Not all your things, but the things they want you to have on the front porch. And the locks will be changed. And there's not anything you can do because they really are no longer responsible for you. Don't forget to grovel.
Joseph Louis Berry III, Gregory Daniel Best,
That's him.
Oriana Lenore Bilby, Eduardo Cuevas, Erin Elizabeth Cundiff, Nicole May Hershio, William Raymond Curtis,
Donald Byron Dustin Jr., John Andrew Eaker, Lauren Elizabeth, Justin William Eichmann, Erica Lynn Elliott,
That's too loud.
Jason Adam Engel, Frank Maheen Esteve, Joshua James Evans, Corinda Renee Everson, Don Hollis Potter, Kristen Ann Pounds, Jody Dawn Premack, Jeffrey Elias Prelude, Adam Reed Proctor, Jessica Fuentes, Amanda Joan Purvis, Rebecca Ray Putnam, Cynthia Futsis, Beth Diane Rakeless, Eric Roscoe Rawlings, Stephen John Reddington, Jessica Sue Reed,
William Tyrell Reed, Edward John Recca, Rebecca
very important part of our lives as we, the eagerly awaited class of 2000, graduate from the halls that we have visited daily for the past 4 years, West Springfield High School, a place that has offered us some wonderful memories. Back in September of 1996, on my first day at West Springfield, I missed my whole lunch period because I couldn't find the cafeteria. This past year, I managed to navigate my way through the halls each day to have lunch with my friends. I have changed tremendously over the past 4 years, as we all have, and I have enjoyed every minute of it. But in the fall, we will make a new change. We will move on, go to college, join the workforce or the armed forces. There will be no more smelly bathroom paper towels. No more gym uniforms. No more chemistry goggles. No more jam lockers. No more $100 parking permits or SAT tests. But we, the class of 2000, will never enjoy another pep rally, Spartan Games, Lady Spartans basketball game, senior awards assembly, homecoming dance, or senior prom. West Springfield has played such a large role during our short lifetimes, it will be impossible to forget. When we come back to West Springfield, we will have to check into the main office as visitors. But no student, parent, or teacher will be able to forget the most anticipated, cohesive, supportive, and fun class, the first of the new millennium, the best that ever was, the class of 2000. Would not be possible without the unwavering support of two very special individuals, our class sponsors, Mrs. Carol Dandy and Mr. Eric Lind. We owe so much to them, and I'd like to present these gifts on behalf of the class of 2000. Please join me in thanking Mrs. Dandy and Mr. Lind. Special announcement, and we're going to do it together. Will my fellow officers please join me at the podium? Seniors, please stand.